Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we try to make sense of the often confusing world of corporate filings, and guess what? We've got another one that might just surprise you. Or maybe not, depending on how much you like surprisey. Or maybe not, depending on how much you like surprises. And speaking of surprises, we don't miss and just smash that like button if you're ready for some straight talk, and consider subscribing so you don't miss our future dissections. Also, we have a fantastic community over on Discord where we break down these filings even further. So check the link in the description below to join the conversation. So what's the big news from Avantor today? August 1st, 2025, well, the company put out a press release on this very day to share how they did in the quarter that ended June 30th, 2025, and that's what this report is all about. Think of this as a quick check-in on the company's health and how it's performing. Now, Avantor is a company whose stock you might see traded on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker symbol AVTR. They're incorporated in Delaware, which is pretty common for big companies, and they've got a fair amount of history with the SEC given their commission file number ARO01389112. The main reason for this report is to tell us about their financial results for the quarter. It's like getting an update on how the business is doing financially. They've attached the press release announcing these results as Exhibit 99.1, and that's where the juicy numbers are. This press release is where we really get to see the numbers. While the report itself is formal, the press release is usually where companies try to put a positive spin on things, but we're going to look past the polished language to what the financials actually say. This filing is essentially letting the world know that Avantor released their Q2 2025 earnings, and that this information is now officially part of the public record. Now, when a company files an 8K like this, they have to tell us what else they're including. In this case, they're providing us with the press release itself as Exhibit 99 point, and also the cover page in a format that computers can easily read and process, which is Exhibit 104. These are the essential pieces of information that accompany this update. And to make this report official, it's signed off by Stephen Eck, who holds a pretty important position as the Senior Vice President and Chief Accounting Officer. This means he's one of the key people responsible for making sure the company's financial reports are accurate and compliant with all the rules. Let's look at the actual financial performance. While this 8K doesn't contain the detailed tables itself, it points us to the press release from August 1st, 2025, which announced their results for the quarter ending June 30th, 2025. Typically, these press releases highlight key performance indicators. We'd be looking for things like revenue growth or decline, how much profit they made, and if their expenses are under control. For instance, if revenue is up 10%, that's usually a good sign that more customers are buying their products or services. Conversely, if costs jump up significantly without a corresponding increase in sales, it could mean they're becoming less efficient, which isn't great for the bottom line. We want to see if their sales are improving compared to the same period last year, which gives us a better picture of their real growth trajectory and not just season, which isn't great for the bottom line. We want to see if their sales are improving compared to the same period last year, which gives us a better picture of their real growth trajectory and not just seasonality. We'd also examine their earnings per share, a crucial number for investors that shows how much key performance indicates. Now let's think about Avantor's business. They are a global provider of products and services to customers in the life sciences and advanced technology industries. This means they supply things like lab equipment, chemicals, and services that scientists and researchers use every day. Think about drug discovery, biotechnology, and advanced material development. Avantor is likely a key partner in those fields. In a sector like life sciences, demand can be driven by innovation and the constant need for research and development. If Avantor is performing well, it suggests that the industries they serve are also active in investing in growth. Their competitors would be other companies that offer similar lab supplies and services, so their performance also reflects how well they are doing against those rivals. A strong financial report would indicate they are capturing market share, or that the overall market is expanding. Looking at the big picture, Avantor operates in industries that are often resilient even when the broader economy faces challenges, because scientific progress and healthcare advancements are usually prioritized. However, they can be affected by things like government funding for research, overall economic health impacting capital spending by companies, and even supply chain disruptions, which have been a common occurrence globally. If their latest report shows strong sales and profitability, it implies they are navigating these complexities effectively and perhaps even benefiting from increased activity in areas like healthcare and biotech. If the numbers are weaker, it could signal headwinds in their market or operational issues. We like to compare the current numbers not just to last quarter, but also to the same quarter in the previous year to get a real sense of momentum. Any significant percentage change, whether it's a 5% increase in revenue or a 10% rise in operating expenses, needs to be understood in the context of what's happening in their specific industries and the wider economy. For example, a 20% drop in net income might mean they're losing about 1 out of every. So, in conclusion, Avantor's August 1st filing, referencing their second quarter 2025 results, gives us a snapshot of their financial health and operational performance. While this particular filing is brief, it directs us to the more detailed press release where the real financial story unfolds. We'll be looking for growth in sales, control over costs, and ultimately profitability that demonstrates their ability to succeed in the competitive life sciences and advanced technology sectors. A strong performance here suggests good management and a healthy market for their offerings, while weaker numbers might highlight areas needing attention or broader market challenges. Alright, that's our quick decode of Avantor's filing. What are your thoughts on the information presented and how do you see Avantor performing moving forward? Let us know in the comments below. If you found value in this breakdown, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more in-depth analyses. And don't forget to join our Discord community linked in the description to keep the conversation going. Thanks for watching and we'll see you in the next decode.